The kid had a great meltdown, though. Hey, that was a good one. That was the best
That was a great.
good one I haven't seen one like that in a long time. Whenever you're ready. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, we're rolling.
Okay. Hi, I'm Christine Caruso Cooper. I'm here with Christina, Natalie, and Yodit. Hi. Yodit is a makeup and hair designer, and she's based out of Columbus. And she's Yodit. I don't want to butcher your name, but go ahead.
Yodi Tekla.
For Almay's Faces.
Almost faces, yes. I got.
I hear it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Christina, what's your last name?
Magalski.
Oh, Magowski. Magowski.
All right.
Want me to start over then?
Sure.
Who's that with the bell bottoms?
Put your head back. Please
Oh my god, I bet she was Lady Gaga.
You think?
Calling you Baby Bowie? I think so, because she's been doing
Oh.
David Bowie. David Bowie?
David, baby?
Oh, why?
You want me to start over?
She did it in the
Yeah.
movie.
All right.
Start over.
Okay. Let me know when.
Hold on. Turn that open.
Those are some serious boobs.
That-
Some titties.
Who is that blonde, though? She's like totally throwing me off with no eyebrows and a crappy dress.
No.
I know. It's like,
Stop with the goddamn middle parts.
Yeah.
I'm not digging that.
Unless you
It's
are
so
a Victoria's
severe.
Secret model,
You
not
can't pull
working.
it off.
I know.
Unless your face is like Gigi Hadid or
Oh my gosh,
Zayn Malik.
Yeah.
Like if you have
It's
great
too
bone
hard with
structure.
with that point.
Well, give me on.
Josh Singer and
Just
Tom.
remind me not to
Why
yawn.
did you say that?
No yawning.
It just came
contagious.
into my mind.
I know.
Why?
It's contagious.
I feel like yawning right now.
Yeah. I
Go
feel
ahead,
like
get it
that
over
is
with.
you.
I'm gonna start over.
Yelling.
Oh, y'all.
Ready, Keita, whenever you're ready. Okay, we're rolling. Okay, hi, I'm Christine Caruso Cooper. I'm here with Christina Magowski, Natalie Cooper, and Yodit Techley. Yodit is a hair and makeup artist who personally has done mine and Natalie's, and we'll get her to do a couple other things. But we're here tonight to celebrate the bodacious tatas on that one woman, but oh my God. But on E, we're watching the red carpet, and we're watching all the clothes coming in. We're going over the good, the bad, and the yay, the nay, and the no way. One trend that we are seeing tonight, and I'll let Yoda talk to it, is the hair. I'm not digging that middle part. I think it's way
I
too.
think everybody's doing a lot with the middle hair today. The middle part, the tying it a little too tight backwards.
It's like a nub on the top. Of
Yeah, what do you guys think? I feel like
Well, I personally, I have a very round face, and so I know it's extremely unflattering on certain people who have a more rounder heart-shaped faces. And I feel like a lot of people who are winning or are nominated or just attending have that type of face and have that certain bone structure that it's not flattering with. I feel like unless you're like a Victoria's Secret model, it doesn't really look that great. How about you?
I don't know.
I was also thinking that it makes your nose look really big. So I'm not the person to wear a middle part, that's for sure. But I noticed that the older women, they kind of know their bodies a little better and they can dress a little better. Some of these women, they let stylists dress them and like look in the mirror, people. If you don't really like it and you don't feel good in what you're wearing, don't let anybody tell you that, oh, it looks fabulous,
Right.
because you're going to be looking at these pictures for years and they're going to rape you tomorrow on Fashion Police. So it's just going to be not a great thing to do. I'm noticing too, the ones with there's a lot of sheer tonight, and there's a lot of white, and there's a lot of black. And then there's color on color, just tone on tone too. But I'm just not digging. Nobody's like really spoke to me yet.
I'm not wowed.
Yeah. And like there's too many, that looks like fish scales on that one girl from The Room, and I'm just not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying the drapery thing too that looks like mermaids or something. And my phone's going off because people know that we're on TV.
Right.
That thing, whoever that was, that is just not.
Is that the girl from the girl with the dragon tattoo? I think that is.
It is, yes. it
Yeah.
is,
I feel like she always has that look of her just being very drastic and almost gothic. Maybe, I don't know, but
It looks like her mother's doilies that she took her mother's doilies off the table in Ireland and said, "Stitch them up. I got an outfit." And then they pulled her all up on the top. That on the
It's
top.
very unflattering, and I didn't like
It looks
how.
like a nipple or something. Like, what is that?
Nipple. Yes.
It does.
It did look very weird, and it's very odd from the back as well, and it's pulling her face a little too tight, and her eyebrows are a little too strong, and just everything about the look.
That's
didn't
not
really,
a forehead. It's a 5 head.
Oh my god! I didn't really. I don't think it looks flattering at all, in my opinion.
And when you put such a dark lip on a completely just on a pale girl in a white dress too, and then just jet black hair, it just does look very gothic. I mean, it works for her, but just not tonight.
Yeah.
And who is this we're seeing right now?
Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner, yeah.
She looks good.
She looks very stunning, yeah.
I think Jennifer Garner looks good. It's kind of like an asymmetrical dress, but it's not as bad as the one that Heidi Klum's wearing, who looks like, I don't know if I want to wear long sleeves, short sleeves,
yeah,
or
it's a lot.
whatever.
I like the color.
But this is pretty.
of Heidi Klum.
Yeah.
But
Natalie, I'll repeat what Natalie said. She likes the color of Heidi Klum's dress, but she just didn't like the style. But for 50 years old, she looks good. She can wear bed sheets. She looks good. But who is that? Jennifer Garner? Wow, she looks a little different. Look at her arms. It looks like she could kick her husband's ass now. her soon-to-be ex-husband. Sorry, Jen. I have no idea.
She's in the late 30s.
She's got like 3 kids.
Yeah.
By the way, I can't do anything with these nails. They look good, but I can't do anything with them. So I tried to go to the
look
bathroom
wonderful, that's
before. I'm
all.
like, oh, that's a sensation I've never felt before. Whoa, there's Heidi Klum. That's hideous. That's like Project Runway gone bad. Like, oh my God. Come on, Tim Gunn. Reel it in with her. She must not have any mirrors in the house. I have no idea. And I'm not digging the dark roots either. You know, these Academy Awards come once a year. Color your roots. That day, that morning, whatever. And she's got that hair thing where she talks about the scalp. Well, she's starting from the wrong end, too. Because she went through all that trouble to dye her roots dark.
You would they want to stand out a lot, but it just comes off very.
It looks too harsh.
Yeah, it doesn't do them justice.
And then we see a little bit of her boob down on the bottom where they're not even looking at her face at this point. They're like,
Underboob.
I'm sorry, I just see your,
Attack of the
I'm sorry, I was too busy looking at your boobs. Yeah, it's like straight boob down, whatever. It's like random
I
boob.
feel like she tried to remodel her grandmother's dress with the sleeve.
Yeah, it's like,
The tulle and the too much.
who wore it best
Yeah,
kind of
honestly.
thing. Like,
Grandma Klum or Heidi.
grandma. This one in the red, who's that, Natalie?
Her name's Ashley Graham. She's the new Sports Illustrated cover model.
The plus size, yeah.
The one that Cheryl Teague said she shouldn't be on the cover because it's not healthy. Fuck you, Cheryl Teague.
Yeah.
Come on, I never even thought she was that hot.
I appreciate that they're using this. I wouldn't say that she's a little bit bigger than an average size.
Yeah.
And
Size
I-
12 is not really.
Yeah, and
I wouldn't consider that plus size.
Yeah, right.
But at the same time, I appreciate it that they're having on the cover of Sports Illustrated of all things.
Right.
And she's gorgeous, let alone, and
Right.
I feel like she's broken a lot of boundaries in the fashion industry recently, especially.
Absolutely.
Probably in person, she's probably not even that big. It's just like on TV.
True, which is
And
crazy
anybody
because-
standing next to Juliana looks big because she's like a size -2.
Right.
That blonde over there, that girl's a mess. I have no idea, but it's terrible. Black eyeshadow, no eyebrows.
Like a fur on her wrist.
It looks like she looks like one of those Afghan
She
dogs.
doesn't have a
Oh
good-
my
oh my god, an Afghan dog.
An Afghan
She
dog.
doesn't have a highlight on her lid, and it's all
Yeah.
black.
Ugh.
I feel like you can definitely comment on that better than I can.
Yeah. There's no transition color. It just looks way too goth, and it's not flattering at all. I didn't like it.
And no eyebrows.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I mean, sometimes they do that in Runway to kind
Yeah.
of give like a very high fashion type of look, but it didn't come off as that here, I think.
And it's not editorial. It's not runway. It's
Right,
the
it's
Academy
runway,
Awards.
right.
You're supposed to, and you're moving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are going for it. And I think the guys look nice. I kind of like that Eddie Redmayne. He's got like the velvet jacket on. And again, Kris Jenner's looking at her boobs. She's fixing her boobs again. It's like, look at me, look at me. I gave birth to those kids.
If I had the amount of work that she's had,
Oh yeah, I'm jealous. Are you
At
kidding?
least
I'm
the best part about the Jenners and the Kardashians is they don't do a botched job.
Oh well,
No.
They like really
they can afford for it
Yeah.
to
be very
great,
yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's very subtle, but you know that when you look at
there's some work. Yeah.
pictures from
Yeah.
years
You
ago,
see-
I'm
you
like,
see,
oh
an
my god.
early 2000s Kim, like
Oh my
oh,
god.
like the makeup. There's like zero contour. It's just like the bad spray tan.
Yeah.
It's just
oh my
not.
gosh,
It's not
she's
cute.
just
What do you-
orange.
But in
Yeah.
in Playboy, I think that she looked really good when she did the Playboy thing that first
Yeah, but
time.
that
Was
was recent after she got a little bit of fame and money.
yeah, that was
so,
like the
yeah.
first thing where she was naked, maybe, or on
One
purpose.
of the first things.
Right.
Where nobody,
One of-
it wouldn't be the first. Yeah, that's so funny. I don't know who these guys are, but that guy's boring, and I'm so not digging the facial hair. He's boring. We don't know who he is. I think Sylvester Stallone. I like his outfit. I'm not digging the whole
The-
neck is as big as his head
Yeah.
thing.
Oh
But
I
my
think
God.
he got too
Ugh.
big. He continues to try to work out. I'm like, he's not a kid.
I know.
He's in great shape for a 70-year-old.
Is he 70?
Yes.
Oh.
He's aging wonderfully.
I mean, honestly.
I like the fact that he's been married to that Jennifer Flavin for a while, and she's got her own job and her own cosmetic company, and she's a yeah. That's kind of nice about him. But I like the black on black that he wore tonight. Is my
Yeah.
point. But I don't have any desire to sit outside like those people do for hours to see those. Oh my god! I know when I worked at Disney, my office was where they did the Emmys by the Emmy statue, and photographers would offer us $10,000. I had a glass office right in front, like street level, and so he's like, "I'll give you 10 grand." So, because we had to take off work the few days before, I'm like, 10 grand to lose my job so you could get a picture? 10 grand, make it like 200 grand. I'm like, if I'm gonna go out, I'm going out in style.
Right, with a bang.
My God. And then we all got our picture taken in front of that statue. I think I had it one every year. I had one pregnant, one not pregnant.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
taking me, I'm pregnant. Anyway, so, and I'm also noticing a lot of I'm not digging, we talked about the hairstyle, but I'm also noticing a lot of the lips. Either they're going really bold or they're going like a
very
movie.
nude. Yeah, I noticed that too. Usually a lot of Academy Awards, they try to do like a very bold eye with like nothing on the lips, or very nude eyes with like a bold lip.
Like back in New Jersey, I feel
Yeah.
like the fashion trend is definitely a smoky eye and then nude lip and just a bad
Yeah.
spray tan. And I feel like
Yeah.
that should stay in New Jersey and not
Not anywhere else, right?
anywhere else.
Like I mean, you can do
Somebody kill it.
right. You can always do both if you want
Right.
to. Like it's just
If it's
It
done
d-
right, it looks
right.
good.
If it's done correctly and it's not over the top, because I've seen some Academy Award pictures on the red carpet where they've got some ridiculously botched jobs where you can see the powder that's doing flashback with the photography.
You can see the
And
sponge
it's
marks.
and oh my god, and there's just like ridiculous contouring
know.
and stuff like that, just making beautiful women look completely hideous, which is
That's what I'm saying. If you have
A
mirrors, and you
shame.
need to take pictures of everything because
right. Before you
sometimes
leave,
when
yeah.
you see it, you're like, that photograph's awful. It doesn't even look like it's not even the right color, and the sponge marks and the panty lines, and oh
I
Jesus.
noticed on one girl before, I feel like she needed to do that definitely because she had a sheer dress, but I can tell she had a nude underlayer underneath it, and I feel like she didn't plan for that. And like it would look, she still looked beautiful either way, but I feel like if she planned better for the nude under, it would have looked a lot easier.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask each one of you questions. Okay, on the yay, Christina, you haven't said much. Who do you like tonight? Like, let's start with the positive first. I'll put the mic down in your face.
I don't know names. The girl from Star Wars, she looked really good. But I didn't really like the bottom of the dress because that was an awkward length. But she was one of my top favorites so far.
I love the girl from Star Wars, right? Or what's her?
I don't know her real name.
What's her real name? I'm gonna refer to her as right. She's my girlfriend. She's beautiful. But I wish the entire movie Star Wars, she had her hair up, and I would have loved to seen her actually put her hair down and. Daisy Ridley. Okay. Well, Daisy, she I wish she accentuated more of her face because she's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, and she's definitely a new face in Hollywood. And so I feel like if she really got to the Oscars and showed how beautiful she was, she definitely would have been a showstopper. Absolutely.
I totally agree. I think my favorite was Jennifer Garner. She looked absolutely stunning. Hair was perfect. Makeup was great. Her dress was gorgeous. So I definitely appreciate how well put together she was.
There's a woman, I don't know who she is, or her name is Sophie Turner. She has red hair and she had a lavender dress on. She looked really
Yeah, she
nice. She
looked
came
really
out in the
nice, too.
beginning. That was pretty. And Maria Menounos, who
Oh, yeah, she looked- yeah,
as long as she
I
doesn't
agree
do
as well.
that stupid dolphin laugh that she does. Whatever. It
Oh
sounds
my
like
God.
it's like a combination of Popeye and Flipper. I'm like, come on, Maria, stop it. God almighty.
Yeah, that was very pretty too.
Yeah,
Whoopi-
that was
Like
nice.
that.
And I for the guys, the guy that plays Superman, I don't care what his name is, I don't care how old he is. If I was with him tonight, his face would look like a glazed donut. I
Oh
swear
my
to
God.
God, he'd be so sorry. I forgot my daughter's in the room. Oh well. I love Alicia Vikander. She had nice shoes on. She was in the yellow dress too with it, but she had like really cool. I didn't care for Sofia Vergara. I always think Sofia is like so sexy, and she had that stupid
I don't
hairstyle.
like how I sort of like because she's always just like the boobs
with her
and
hair.
the
Yeah.
Yeah,
just,
I
like,
think
the-
I like how she
I-
was a
yeah,
little
I
classy
appreciated
today.
it.
Yeah,
I appreciated how
It was
she
different.
changed it up.
yeah.
And Brie Larson, that just didn't like. We had heard the comment about the jellyfish girl,
Oh,
too many
God.
pleats and all
and
that
she
stuff.
should have planned her shoes to be a little bit better because you could see.
Yeah,
You could see her toes and then you couldn't see anything else.
right.
Just some toes.
Olivia Wilde, hot. Always, Olivia Wilde is just like, God Almighty.
She,
You could clone her.
I was like, you can possess me anytime.
You think?
Every-
There
it's
you
okay.
go.
I'll be possessed by
Okay.
you anytime you want.
Yeah. And that's okay. Now the awkwardness of tonight and the embarrassment. I mean, I don't know what it is with Whoopi Goldberg, but lately she is just. I had her last week. We're going against Tyler Perry, and then this week she looked like she looked like shit. Come on, she would have looked better in a man-style tuxedo suit, something like that. Don't try to put her in a
But
dress.
that's the thing. We are so used to seeing her like that. It's
Yeah.
nice to see her out of her comfort
wish she
zone in the
covered up-
dress. Yeah.
I wish she covered up her ankle a little bit more.
Oh, I think so too. You know what? Go ahead and say.
Well, I wish she covered up her ankle a little bit more, and and maybe if she got it retouched before, because I could tell it was sort of
It was a
faded.
little older.
It was a little old, but I do appreciate her dress. I think it actually fit her very well.
Costume though.
But I mean, it's Whoopi.
Right. Yeah.
It's not Olivia Wilde. Like
Right.
when you're referring to somebody who's a little bit older and somebody who we're always so used to seeing her in a more masculine
Right,
dress or in a more masculine outfit, and I feel like it was a great new version of how she usually dresses and and I love her. I actually really liked her hair. And
I did. It looked very elegant.
yeah, it sort of
I loved it.
it,
Yeah.
it looked like a pulled back version of Zendaya's last look. when it-
Absolutely. Yeah. I liked it.
Yeah. And I wish I sort of like how the black looked on her, and I didn't mind it. I mean, I feel like she could have done better, but it's Whoopi.
You know, opinions are like assholes. We all have one.
Oh my God! Right.
I shouldn't have said that, but it's really true. Her daughter was cute though. I thought her daughter looked cute. The girl that was standing with her, yeah. And then, as far as like the announcers go, I think Ryan, he always looks nice. I think they buy his clothes in the little boy section though. Him and that one kid from Room, the little boy, they wear the same size suit. And then there's like people like Patricia Clarkson. She's always like a classic
Oh yeah. she
look
looked
to
kinda
her.
like-
She's not a bad looking
yeah.
girl.
Mm-hmm.
She looked nice. You know, she's a thin lip kind of girl. So, you know, maybe that color wasn't.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys sort of look alike, slightly.
Her and I.
Like
I
a
don't have
tad
thin
bit.
lips. Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
But
I feel like the
the cheekbones, yeah, and
Oh.
the nose maybe.
Okay. Sometimes,
you
not.
have better hair, Mom. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My phone just went off. No, you don't. They're like, I'm getting text. Oh, you know what? I should check because I think my cousin was going to text me from New York, and I haven't heard from her yet. So I'm getting a little pissed off. Jill, where are you? Jill Lombardo. She's my East Coast correspondent, and she's, hello, Jilly baby, and I got one from your father. That's no thanks.
Wait, no, wait, Mom, I think
How about Jill?
she's in a lot of really strong roles.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like
Well,
There's a movie I just recently watched. I just can't remember what it's called.
she was on. Wasn't she in that 6 Feet Under?
deep cut. Did
you see that Yeah. deep
cut on her dress?
Wow.
And the back
Well.
too.
Back.
Wow, that's adventurous.
Yeah, I feel like there should have been a sheer layer.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
That is gorgeous.
Who's that? Blake Lively or?
No, I
No.
forgot her name.
I don't like.
Rachel something.
I don't like the way that fits
She's
on
in
her
the Notebook.
necessarily.
Yeah, the girl
You
in
do?
What is her name? Rachel something.
You're a bird, I'm a bird.
What?
Yeah, but
I get her name. It's Rachel.
oh, those are some nipples you see there. Someone's cold. I
I don't know who that is. I forgot her name.
I mean, I like the color on her
I
definitely.
like the color.
I kind of like the cut. It's interesting.
I feel like it's a different cut.
Yeah, I feel like there hasn't been anybody that's like been standing out too much.
hard to wear.
Yeah, you have to have a great body to pull that off, and you can totally see her upper abs and everything. Yeah.
But where she was sitting in the limo, she shouldn't have.
gosh.
Now this one,
What is it?
that's Kate Blanchett. She looks. I don't know. I kind of.
From afar, it's very
Yeah.
cool. I like it.
Yeah. But up close, it
Yeah,
looks like.
Yeah.
I don't like how there's so much flowers on her shoulders. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if she sort of took it down on her shoulders and had it more like a fade. This is just the
like
dress.
maybe downward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the dress
Why that
alone.
bracelet with the it's like you got spikes on your bracelet or lines, and then you got flowers.
Yeah.
I think it fits her nice though. It looks
Yeah.
good. Flatters her.
I heard a story about her that she will get dressed like right outside the hall where it is, so she doesn't have to have any wrinkles in the limo and stuff like that. Wow, I mean that's like high maintenance.
I was
That's
just gonna say.
my kind of girl.
Right.
Wow, like she actually has a dresser. She got a nice thin waist and everything. You know, for who she is. She's a good actress and she dresses nice. I don't think she disappoints very much.
No, she
You know,
doesn't,
but that's
yeah.
kind of grandma's one of those. What's that kind of the chintz, the bedspreads? That's what kind of reminds me of a little bit. Like, yeah, Grandma, this looks good. This will make a good dress for me. And it fits her well. And then we got the Boobalicious girls again, and the Afghan. We got the. There's now Natalie. We're going with white skin and red hair. Julianne Moore. She never disappoints me either. I'm partial to redheads, but her daughter looks exactly like her, like
She's
yours.
her twin. Yeah, she is. I absolutely love this dress. This is gorgeous.
I really like the black actually.
Yeah, the simplicity
You don't
of
see a
everything
lot.
else,
You don't see a lot of redheads wearing black at all, and I really like how the crystals or whatever that is really accentuates her, and I think it's really a great look for somebody who's her age, and
Right.
it flatters her.
Yeah, it makes her look a little. She stands out. Yeah.
Yeah, she's very tiny little girl, but she's cute, and she's a good actress too. You know, I like her, but I don't know what's going on with her face there, but it's probably just the way the camera caught
Yeah,
her.
probably.
A half a
Probably bad
second.
photo,
You gotta
yeah.
look at that for the rest of your life.
Bad angle.
Hello. That's kind of. I mean, it's different. I wonder what designer it is, but we'll give you all the updates later on who wore what. Who. Okay, so let's talk about people that are not necessarily nominated, but they're presenters that always come through. Like I think Reese Witherspoon is a hit or miss sometimes. You don't know if she's going to come out looking like Legally Blonde 4 or Coal Miner's Daughter or whatever, but she just doesn't. Sometimes she looks really great, but she's got very pronounced chin, so I think she needs
She's
to balance
very
it.
petite,
Yes.
so it's hard to pull off a lot of looks at being so small. So I feel like for somebody that's as petite as her, she's like about 5 foot, I think.
Really.
She's very small, yeah. So I feel like she has a very tall personality. Like, so when you see what she wears and how she carries herself, she's very charismatic. So I think I appreciate that.
I still remember her for that DUI she got.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Do you know who I am? I'm like, yes. Calm down, sweetheart. Miss Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Almost when she was filming that thing where she crossed all across the country. She did some
Oh,
kind
Wild?
of wild, yeah. And so they're filming it. Now, you know who doesn't disappoint me, and I've always liked to watch her, and she's interesting too, is Halle Berry. I've always think. I still remember that one outfit, the thing with the velvet on the bottom, and she's got good taste in men. They don't last long, but she's got good taste in men. That's for sure.
Yeah, that daughter of hers with that Italian man. Oh my gosh.
What's your daughter's name?
I forget. She's gorgeous.
I bet.
Yeah.
With jeans like that, I feel like everybody would be beautiful.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I feel like everybody's talked about Holly Berry. Absolutely. I feel like that's everybody's main crush.
Right. Dream.
Dream. I feel like Drake's talked about her. Everybody has.
Every song.
Every big rapper has somehow mentioned her in some certain way, and I feel like that's funny. And she's on everything.
She is, but she deserves it. I mean, and that's the funny thing. I always thought that she aged gracefully, but I realized that she's really not shy about talking about the procedures she's had.
Oh no, I feel like that's very rare in Hollywood.
Yeah, because they'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, this is just me. This is how I age, and this is how my face is," and I'm just like, I'm pretty sure the bags under your eyes did not just magically disappear.
I want to do that. I don't care what anybody says about me, but I want to get some procedures done. I want that one thing where you go in the office and they freeze it and then you pee it out.
Yeah.
It's like
called
losing weight
lipofreeze.
without.
Lipofreeze.
I want to get lasered from the eyelashes down. That's for sure. That's just such a nuisance.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to deal with that.
Oh, you mean hair?
I mean hair removal.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
What did you think?
Laser what?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that's avoidable.
So I have to say this about fur. I will pay somebody to take the fur off, you know, and I don't like animal fur. No, but we don't wear fur either, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I will pay someone to defuzz me, and this facial hair trend's gotta go away. I'm gonna bring it up one more time. I'm going on my own personal campaign.
Christine,
Defuzz.
2016.
No hair, right?
Yeah. Get rid of the face. You're a bunch of lazy leprechauns. God, and they don't even keep it nice. When Natalie was little, we always went to the beach, obviously where we lived, and she said to me, "Mom, we should have a back waxing business." I go, "Have you thought that through, Natalie? Who's going to do it?" But you could always tell, if you want to separate the men from the boys, the young guys always manscape. They're all, and the old men is like, oh, they got long hair. I'm like, God almighty. So anyway, there's a lot of beautiful women out there that are with ugly guys. Maybe that's a new trend too, but who knows? Gold digger.
Oh, it definitely is.
Get me a sugar daddy.
Oh, you have a couple, Christine.
My daughter tells all my secrets. I can't. No more on this show. Cut her. We have to talk to Keita about that. Cut her, Keita. Okay. So we're going to wrap it up with what we liked, the yay, nay, or the no way. Right now we're looking at Kris Jenner in a feather collar. That is hideous and awful. Yeah, it looks like feathers. Oh, so she took some of that one off. God almighty, who is that?
Is she wearing a septum or does she just have a bad nose?
She's got a bad nose. She got the long Afghan nose. I'm sorry, I'm still looking at
I'm distracted by Ashley's.
Ashley Graham's tits there. Jesus, honey. Can I borrow those for the weekend?
Oh my God. Okay,
Wouldn't that be great?
What's your favorite, Mom?
Okay, so tonight, who really did it for me, I think, was Olivia Wilde. She's always beautiful. Her face, I think, is stunning. But I like the older women. I think that if a woman's older and she comes out and she looks good. And then that young girl, Sophie Turner, with the red hair and the lavender dress, that was very pretty. I like Kate Blanchett a couple years back. I think Charlize Theron always looks gorgeous. She's beautiful. And then there's the ones that just never look good. They look like, you can dress them up, but it's like Tina Fey. I've never thought that she looked good. Amy Poehler, she never looks good either. It's like, I know you can be funny and beautiful like Lucille Ball, but Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, they never look good. I'm like, eh. And I'm very interested in seeing what Chris Rock's going to say and how he's going to look and the different
me
changes
too.
throughout the night. That'll be
Right.
fun. Anybody else want to comment?
I think my well, my male favorite is Eddie Redmayne because I love him and his velvet suit. And then I think I love Olivia Wilde. She's beautiful. Never fails to disappoint. Absolutely.
How about Christina down at the end?
Yeah. Jared Leto. Oh, honey.
Yeah, what is that? Is that a flower?
I liked him in Requiem for a Dream. That was Jared Leto was oh my god, that movie scared the shit out of me. I think everybody should have their kids watch that movie. It's like this is what happened. Don't do drugs. They took his arm off. And the other one, oh my god. Jennifer Connelly's in it. Oh, that was one scary movie, wasn't it?
I saw that after I got sober, thank God.
That and 13's kind of cliche, but that's a. Who is? Oh, really?
Pretty famous beat writer.
That movie was so freaking scary, but it was so good. Are we done?
Give us a shout.
Okay. I'm Christine Caruso Cooper for the Armchair Report. This is road rage, backstage, low wage, red carpet looks, and what we yay, nay, or no way. We have Yoda Techley here for the products and the cosmetics and the yay, the nay, and don't put that on your vajayjay kind of thing. And then we have Natalie and Christina here for the younger group. So I'm going to say goodnight to my daughter. She got school tomorrow. All right, one's homeschooled, one's, whatever. And then there's Natalie. So go ahead, Natalie. I love a redhead.
You have a redhead? Well, what should I say, my dear? Say something? Well, I think there's a lot of good and bad looks of the Oscars. I would have liked to see a little bit more stunning people, but I think there's some standout people, especially like Olivia Wilde and people like that. Absolutely.
And Alicia Vikander, she's pretty.
And Whoopi has a soft spot in my heart, so.
Me too. I liked what she was wearing. With her hair and everything.
I know, when you like somebody, you don't want to criticize them. I'm like, oh, God, I really like that person, but now I got to say something bad about him. Oh,
yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay, we're out for the Armchair Report, coming down a street near you.
Perfect.
Yo, what are you listening to?
What's up?
What are you listening to?
Panic at the Disco?
Panic at the Disco. They suck.
It's a shame that you think that.
Not really. I think you're cool. Thanks, buddy.
No problem.
You take care. Oh, school, 20 miles an hour. Let's look for the fucking playground. With these. How old are they? How old are they?
No, 16.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so happy about that. 'cause
They're related to the other intern that we have, not Aaron, who
I don't know about
already
your
met.
I don't know about your intern thing, and frankly,